Hello guys, welcome to .NET World by DT. Today's topic is ASP.NET interview questions. So in this video I have included some of the most asked interview questions that will definitely help you to crack your ASP.NET interview. So let's start. So our first question is difference between response.write and response.output.write. Both of these methods are basically used to write output to the screen, but what's the main difference? Okay, so let's see. The first difference is response.write. So with the help of that we can write only the string output, and with the help of response.output.write we can write formatted output, that is other than strings. Means we can write integer, float, character value with the help of response.output.write that we cannot write with the help of response.write. Okay, so the next question is how to define connection string. As we basically know, connection string is basically used to write database connection. So if I wanted to connect my database with the application, then I will write a connection string. Okay, so how we can define that? So there are two ways by which we can define the connection string. First, in an event by using SQL connection class, and second one is the web.config file. Okay, if you have seen my previous video, in my previous video I have connected database to my application. In that I have created one simple waveform, and that waveform I was trying to connect with the database. So that in that I have used a SQL connection class, and that SQL connection class I put it into the event. So if you wanted to look that, you can see I have provided all the links of my previous video into the select description box. Okay, so let's move on to the third questions. Our third question is, what is the base class of all waveforms in ASP.NET? So the answer is page class. Okay, if someone asks you what is the base class of all waveform, then you should answer page class. Okay, the next question is, what is the difference between dataset and data table? So if you look my previous video, then in that video I have used the data table class just to retrieve that data. And so what's the main difference? So data table is a representation of a single database table which has a collection of rows and columns. Okay, and data set is a collection of data tables. Means if I wanted to deal with only a single table, then that time I will use a data table class, and if I have to deal with a multiple tables, then I will use a data set. Like from that you can easily tell the another differentiate, that is a data table cannot deal with the relationship, means it cannot deal with the multiple tables, and in case of a data set you can use the relation table, right? So now next question is, what is the difference between data reader and data set? Like in the previous questions we know that what is the data set. Data set is a collection of data tables. And what is the data reader? Data reader is also used to read data from a table, but what's the main difference is, data reader fetch data from a single table only, and data set can fetch data from a multiple tables. This is the same difference, but data reader is the like it is a connection oriented class. Means if you wanted to use a data reader class to fetch your data, then it should be a connection oriented, and data set it is not a connection oriented class. Okay, so we will move on to our next question. If your interviewer asks you what are the different execute methods of ADO.NET, then your answer should be like that: execute scalar, execute non-query, execute reader and execute XML reader. Okay, but in this question they can ask you another question like tell me the what difference between execute scalar and execute non-query. Okay, so execute scalar return single value from the database and execute non-query return result set from data set and it has a multiple value. Like I give you one example. If you want to use aggregate function, then you will use execute scalar, like it returns only a single value, and execute non-query you will use in case of a insert, update and delete. Okay, got it. Now we will move to the next questions. And next question is, what are the different layers of ADO.NET? So different layer of ADO.NET is presentations layer, business logic layer and database access layer. So guys, this layer are important to create architecture of application like 1 tier, 2 tier, 3 tier and entire. So these are the few ASP.NET questions that will definitely help you to crack your ASP.NET interview. If you want to learn more in ASP.NET interview question, then I will put it into the another session. So for that, thank you for watching that video and don't forget to subscribe my channel, and when you subscribe it, just click on the bell icon so that you will get the notification for the next video. Thank you.